How do you see the progress on Pakistan and United States strategic dialogue?
I think we are making very steady, incremental progress. There have been any number of endless talks, diplomatic talks behind closed doors, which is where diplomatic talks belong, behind closed doors. We have also had a number of exchanges of important visits. There are more to come. We will have elements of the strategic dialogue taking place very soon, which is various working groups beginning to meet together. So I would say, by and large, I'm very encouraged by the direction that we're going together.
As you're aware about the energy crisis in Pakistan, so how far will United States go in helping Pakistan to cope the energy crisis in this country?
Everyone in the country, including this House, has been aware of load shedding. It's affecting the economy, it's affecting the lives of people. This is very important. I want to make clear that one of the key pillars of our mutually agreed assistance with Pakistan is energy. We are putting hundreds of millions of dollars into the energy sector to, for example, upgrade the Tarbela Dam. We are working on the Satpara Dam in Gilgit-Baltistan, Gomulzam in Fatah. We have many, many energy projects like that. And I would be glad to give you a detailed list, that you can use later. This is something we take seriously because it's part of the economic future of the country, and it's also part of the stability of the country.
By the way, when it comes to the terrorism, how do you see the Pak-US partnership to counter the terrorism from this region?
I think there's a very important partnership that sometimes people don't pay close enough attention to. The very first thing I'd say about that is that over the past 10 years, 11 years, Pakistan has committed to play a role to defeat terrorism wherever possible, and Pakistan has suffered because of that role. Pakistan has lost close to 40,000 citizens, both in the military and private citizens, and we are keenly aware of those losses. But where we can work together, we will continue to work together, and I have great respect for what the Pakistan military has been doing to take care of terrorism, to fight against terrorism within Pakistan. And I think the primary example of that was stated by General Kiani on August 14th when he gave his very important Independence Day speech.
As you're aware that US has the largest media industry there. So how would you bridge the trust deficit between both countries, by the way?
Trust deficit is a two-way street, isn't it? And when there is a trust deficit, that means there has been a period of time where this is developed, where it is built, to the point where people say, that's enough. Let's get beyond this. You talk about our media and what our media might say. I am very keenly aware of the independence of Pakistani media and the kinds of things that appear in the Pakistani media too. You know what? We firmly support independence of the media, but at the same time, for us too, we believe in responsibility of the media. I will tell you, behind closed doors, once again, we have been working very hard to try to lower the temperature of public statements.
Well, having said, sir, as we are talking about the media, there are some misperceptions or the perceptions in the masses and the media that probably US will leave Pakistan after 2014 as it left after the Soviet withdrawal.
You know what? If you look at the history of United States-Pakistan relationship, it's almost like reading a book of 65 years of history, periods of close friendship, and then allegedly periods of abandonment. But you know what? First of all, we have never abandoned Pakistan. We have always maintained our relationship with Pakistan, and Pakistan has maintained its relationship with the United States. There have been periods that have been better, there have been periods that have been difficult. At the end of the Soviet period in Afghanistan, we pulled back from the region. I want to assure you that President Obama, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and the other important secretaries like Secretary of Defense Panetta in Washington understand the mistakes we made in the past. We will not repeat those. There is no abandonment in the future. This region is too important. Pakistan is too important. We can't do that.
My last question, and probably this is the most important question that every Pakistani wants to ask, that access to the US market, probably this is the sentence that you might be hearing again and again. So what sort of the role United States can perform in this regard?
This is, let me take a few points here. First of all, Pakistan already has a rather wide access to the US market. I get emails from my friends who say, I just went to the mall and I bought new towels for my bathroom, and I looked at them and it said, made in Pakistan. There's a lot of export from Pakistan to the United States, but we need to do more. Right now, our two countries are considering a bilateral investment treaty, and some people say, how will that help Pakistan? What's the immediate payoff? You know what? There is no immediate payoff, but what it does is build another layer of foundation to give confidence to international investors that they can come here and do business. So if we can conclude that bilateral investment treaty, that'll be another step forward.
His Excellency, for the interview. Thank you so much for the time, by the way.
You're very welcome. Good questions, and thank you.